What's up, everybody? It's me again, Kev, signing on real fast to talk some football. So yesterday, after about what felt like 6 years of waiting, Nnamdi Asomugha finally made it official and signed on with the Philadelphia Eagles. A 4-year contract. The money is little scary. I don't remember, so I'm not even going to address the money part of it. He got paid a ton. That's it. That's all you need to know. That's all everybody knows. So, yeah. I'm a Jet fan, as a lot of you know. So, a lot of people who will watch know. So, I'm going to just talk about it from my team's perspective a little bit. And then I'll talk about the Eagles, how they improved, and such and such. From the standpoint that Nnamdi thinks his best chance to win the Super Bowls with the Eagles is a little puzzling to me because, well, their offensive line is shoddy. And I mean, with all that money that they're paying him, are they really going to be able to improve it all that much? Who are their linebackers at this point? I really don't even know. Their defensive line ain't that great either. Yeah, they have Cromartie, they have Roger Cromartie, they have Asomugha, they have Samuel. That's awesome. That's all well and great. That's all well and good. But when teams are running the ball 42 times at you, averaging 4.5 yards a pop, what good are those corners really going to do to you? Ask Asomugha himself. He saw that happen firsthand in Oakland for how many years now? I'm not comparing the Raiders to Eagles. I'm just saying, if a team is going to run at you, they're going to run at you. If you're not that great at stopping the run, which the Eagles aren't, teams are going to run at you. So that I don't have a problem with him signing with the Eagles. If he thinks that's his best chance to win, by all means, what can you do? The Jets did all they could do to convince the guy to sign here, and he did. I just don't agree with him that this is his best chance to win. I just don't. I don't think the Eagles are built like that. I'm not to say Eagles aren't good, but with teams like the Saints, with teams like the Packers, etc., and with the many easily discernible flaws that the Eagles have, are they really your best opportunity to win the Super Bowl? I don't agree. As far as what it does for the Eagles, well, I kind of just went through all of it. I don't think it's as big a signing as people want to make it out to be. Because let's face it, is Nnamdi blocking for Mike Vick? No. Right? Is he going to help stop the run? I mean, a little bit on the edges. He's not a bad tackler, but he's not starting the middle linebacker for the last lecture, and we don't know who he is. He ain't starting on the outside either, as far as the linebackers go. We don't know who he is. I don't even know who the Eagles linebackers are. Is Ernie Sims going to? I don't know. I'm not going to pretend like that. So, yeah, I mean, and then I hear Vince Young and all of his brightness. Oh, the Eagles are a dream team now. I mean, I'm not even going to touch that. As I said on Twitter, he's about as bright as Wesley Snipes in a dark alley. I'll leave that as my stance on Vince Young. He's not all that bright, especially considering somebody who's not even going to play a bigger role. They might have a package for him or whatever as far as plays, but who are you to talk? You're not even going to play. Sit down. As far as what it does for the Jets, I might get a little loose at the mouth here, so excuse me, because I'm pissed off with the way this whole thing is going. They didn't sign him. Okay, that's cool. They tried to. Fine. I can't blame them for that. But apparently they don't want Braylon back, which is kind of strange to me. But I guess they claim. I know they don't claim, but if you read in between the lines, he's not exactly a good locker room midfielder. Which, I mean, if Rex and Tenenbaum feel that way, and pretty much everything points to them feeling that way, you can't really argue with them. You can't really argue with them per se, but Braylon balled out. Braylon balled out for us. He balled out for 2 years for us. I mean, he got here. He never complained. He never, except that one time where he called out Brian Schottenheimer by his play call, which is freaking true. Let's face it. Brian Schottenheimer calls plays like Helen Keller. So I don't have any problem with that. But he balled out. I mean, he plays hard. He blocks. I'm gonna be all kinds of pissed off if the Jets then sit here and kind of throw out hints that Braylon ain't this, ain't that, and then go sign the dog of the dogs, the slug that is Randy Moss. Just don't do that. If you sign Plax, I could accept it. If you sign Malcolm Floyd, I could accept it. If you sign James Jones, even though he has feet for hands, I could accept it. But just don't sign Randy Moss, please. And then we'll want to kind of float out feelers that Braylon isn't this and this and that. Even though, I mean, it is kind of telling that Braylon has no suitors and it's 5 days into free agency. The only reason the number one reason I wanted Mondi here is that I just didn't want to watch Antonio Cromartie. Mr. I'm 6'2", 220 pounds. I refuse to use my hands at the line of scrimmage against smaller guys. Mr. I can only cover guys who run in straight lines. Mr. Any route to my left or to my right, I'm toast. That guy. And that's why it hurts. And then you have no other alternative really. The Jets could either go into the season with Cromartie or they could go into the season with Kyle Wilson. So they don't really have that much of an alternative. And then the Jets want to talk about, oh, they don't have Braylon, they don't have the money that Braylon. Come on, man, stop. You were just trying to pay Nnamdi Asomugha $11 billion, and now all of a sudden, the cap room is tight. Come on, stop it. Absolutely, just stop. Stop taking everybody for fools, man. We weren't born yesterday. Stop. Just either say you ain't interested in the dude to move on or whatever. Just stop with the we don't have cap space. What does that mean, bro? What does that mean? So, and I have a really bad sneaking suspicion that the Jets could end up with neither Crow or Braylon. Crow, I have no problem. I don't want that dude back. I do not want. I like that dude about as much as I like Luke Kennels. I'm good on Braylon. I'm good on Antonio Cromartie. Braylon, I really like Braylon. I want him back. But the more I read, the more I don't think he will be back, and that's unfortunate. Because I think the dude really wants to be here. I think he likes it here. He plays hard. Sanchez likes him. You know, it sucks. We'll see how the Jets replace him. All in all, man, I'm not. If everybody wants to crown the Eagles based on having 3 nice corners, go ahead. I'm not with it. Just my opinion. I'm not with it. I'm not bitter about Mondi. As a matter of fact, I'm way more calm in this video than I thought I would be. I'm a little pissed off. I'm not bitter. I'm over it now, but it should make for another interesting storyline. We'll see what they do out in Philly with it. Just remember though, Jason Peters loves to whiff on basketball. And remember who y'all backup is. Y'all are one misplaced hit away from having Mr. Vincent Young playing quarterback for y'all. And it's not, and Vic is injury prone as hell. We know this. So, but on that note, I'm gonna sign off. Thanks to those who watch. Another time. All I care about.